Today, I want to talk to you about something really important in our development as mediums, sitting in the power. You might have also heard it called sitting for spirit or sitting in the silence, but most of us know it as simply sitting in the power. What it is and why we do it. Sitting in the power is absolutely essential for our growth as a medium. It's not something new. Mediums have been practicing this for decades. In fact, it's all about getting back to the foundation of what we do, blending with spirit, getting to know the spirit world, and also connecting with our own soul. Why do we do it? It's for that very relationship between us and spirit. It's not just about mediumship, it's also about personal growth and getting in touch with our own energy. Sitting in the power refuels us. It helps us stay plugged in, energized, and ready to work with spirit. The more often you do it, the more recharged you're going to feel. The two parts of sitting in the power. There are two main parts to sitting in the power, and they both happen at the same time. First, we go inward, connecting with our own energy, our own soul. Imagine your aura or your light filling your whole body and then extending out. You're not trying to meet your higher self, you're just simply sitting in your own light, feeling that power from within. The second part is where you invite the higher energy of spirit to blend with yours. Imagine your light being joined by a brighter, more expansive light coming down from above, surrounding you. It's like a warm hug from spirit. This is where we sit for spirit, allowing the connection to deepen. You may feel different sensations as this blending happens: tingling, warmth, or even just a sense of love. That's the power of spirit working with you, clearing your mind. Now, it's important to clear your mind while you're doing this. It's not about making your mind completely blank. Thoughts will come and go. When they do, just acknowledge them and let them go. You can focus on your breath or listen to sounds around you, like the hum of an air conditioner or the ringing in your ears. A mantra can also help, something simple like, I am one with the divine, or I am connected to spirit. A key part of sitting in the power is staying still. You want to sit up straight with your back supported and your head aligned with your spine. Stay as still as possible. If you move, if you touch your face or adjust your posture, it can break the connection you've built. Trust me, if you're truly in the power, you won't need to move. There's no exact time limit for how long you should sit. Some people say it's not about the length of time, but how often you sit. If you can only sit for 10 minutes, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're doing both parts, connecting with your own light and then blending with spirit. If you can sit for longer, that's great too. Just build up to it slowly. I recommend setting a timer, but don't let it distract you from the process. Expectations and trusting the process. Don't expect anything dramatic to happen each time you sit in the power. The spirit world works with you at your own pace, and sometimes it takes time for that connection to feel profound. 1 in 100 times, you might have a really powerful experience, but even on the days when it feels like nothing's happening, trust that you're still doing the work. The spirit world is always working on you, even if you're not feeling it. How often to sit? Ideally, you want to sit in the power every day, especially if you're a working medium. But if you only have time to do it 2 or 3 times a week, that's okay too. The key is consistency. And remember, it's not about the length of time you sit, it's about the frequency. Even a short session is valuable. Conclusion. At the end of the day, sitting in the power is about refueling, connecting with spirit, and learning more about yourself. It helps you grow, expand, and trust in your own abilities as a medium. It's not just about mediumship, it's about self-awareness, personal growth, and spiritual development. So don't worry if you feel like nothing's happening, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just trust the process, keep showing up, and spirit will meet you where you're at. I hope this explanation helps. Thanks for listening, and happy sitting in the power.